So we all have our pet peeves, and mine happens to be the phrase relationship goals. I literally cannot stand the idea of relationship goals, what it means, what it represents, and just honestly how dumb it is. So now that you got to see me a little fired up, let's go on to the video where I will be explaining exactly why I hate this phrase so much. So oftentimes when we hear the word relationship goals, it is often being related to a relationship that seems to be quite perfect from the outside. And there's a lot of things wrong with that. So to begin with, I want to say, I think it's okay to have a standard for a relationship. It's okay to have a standard of wanting to be in a healthy relationship or whatnot. However, I don't think we should romanticize other people's relationship to the point where saying that is what makes a relationship great. If your relationship doesn't look like that, and if it doesn't surpass those goals, then your relationship might not be good. And I don't like that, because a lot of the times the things that we are saying are goals are quite honestly pretty fake. So the people and the relationships that we are really like romanticizing and idolizing, they're not like that behind closed doors. The couples that you are just fanning over, it's not necessarily really that realistic, because all you're seeing is this curated, perfect version of their relationship. You're seeing the edited version of their relationship. You're seeing a video that might look like it's in the moment, but really most often it's staged. And just like how we talk about we should never compare our physical appearance to pictures of models that we see on Instagram, because we all know that most of those pictures are edited, we should also not be comparing other aspects of our lives to other things that we see on social media, that is including relationships. When you go out of your way to look at a relationship and say that is goals, that is you setting an unrealistic standard of what a relationship should look like, because every relationship is different. So you don't have to copy and paste what another relationship looks like for your relationship to thrive. If you are constantly comparing your relationship to this perfect, curated, edited relationship that you see on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, you're not gonna have a thriving relationship, because you are striving for something that is unachievable. If all you want to do is cross off this box that makes your relationship look picture perfect, then at the end of the day, your relationship really isn't that picture perfect, because underneath that layer is what your relationship really is. A relationship isn't about what things look like on the outside. It's about like how things are going behind closed doors. How are you communicating with your significant other? How does your boyfriend or girlfriend make you really feel when you aren't having a great day? How does your boyfriend treat you when you're not all made up and looking pretty? That is what you should be concerned about. You shouldn't be concerned about whether or not your relationship looks as picture perfect as other people's. I do want to emphasize that it is totally okay to look up to certain types of couples and strive to be like them, but I just don't want you to think of their relationship as this perfect thing that has no air, because again, you're only seeing the perfect part of their relationship. You're not seeing the other parts of the relationship. I have seen within the past couple years, especially because of TikTok, of these couples doing a lot of videos with one another, and they end up being like these TikTok famous couples, and everybody just thinks like their relationship is so amazing, and then they break up and everybody's devastated and so shocked because all the videos they saw of them were these like perfect, funny, goofy videos. And there has been a lot of times, I'm assuming, their fans would watch their videos and wish, man, I wish my relationship was like that. Just to later find out that their relationship really wasn't that great. And they actually had struggles. And that whole time, you might have been comparing your relationship to that couple, when in reality, their relationship wasn't that great either. We also can't hold those couples to such a high standard because that's not really fair to them. If a couple happened to go TikTok famous and whatnot, all of a sudden they are being watched by so many people, and that is nerve-wracking, and it can't be super easy for them. And we don't necessarily make a space safe enough for them because we are romanticizing their relationship so much that we don't want to know the bad things that are happening. We don't want to know the fights. We only want to see them acting perfect. So as fans, as viewers, if we step back and just kind of give them their room and not look at them as this like God figure, it might actually be easier for them to exist in this world and deal with their issues as they come up, instead of acting like they have this perfect relationship status that they have to uphold because they're so afraid of disappointing these fans. So that's my little spiel. So you might be asking, okay, so what's the point of all of that? Like, why does that matter? Well, the thing is, like, most of us, we long to be loved and we want to be in a relationship. And a lot of us feel like for our relationship to thrive, it has to look a certain way. And we don't always know what it should look like. So we go ahead and we look at other things and we think, okay, well, that's how so-and-so is doing the relationship. So if I want a thriving relationship, that's how I want it to look. And that's a very unhealthy way of going at it because everybody is so different. Every couple is different. Everyone works with other people in a very different way. So you can't grab things from a different relationship and apply it to your relationship and assume you'll have the same outcomes as other people. So you really need to work on being there for your relationship. You need to figure out what works best for you, not what worked best for your favorite TikTok couple, but what works best for you and your significant other. Don't spend so much of your time worrying about how you can look like you have it all together, how you can look like the most perfect relationship, how you can find the best pictures to post on Instagram so it looks like you are just so happy. Actually spend that time into figuring out how you both can work on yourself to become the best version of yourself so that you can have a happy and thriving relationship. Don't worry so much about what your relationship looks like on the outside. Instead, worry about how your relationship really looks like on the inside, because that's really all that matters at the end of the day. All these couples that are very popular breaking up is a testament to the fact that it really doesn't matter what your relationship looks on the outside. What it matters is how it's doing on the inside. I hope that was helpful. I hope it didn't come off too hateful or anything like that. But yeah, that is all I got today. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I have a lot of unpopular opinions. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up, comment down below and let me know if you agreed or disagreed. And if you want to check out more videos after this, feel free to check out one of these videos that will be on the screen. But until next time, bye!